So a few days ago, Gearbox dropped Phase 1 of their roadmap to fix the Seekers of the Storm DLC. As you can see, the three major aspects that are tackled here is overhauling items, reworking the Twisted Elites, and reworking the Gilded Elites. And I'm definitely glad that these were the first things they decided to fix, because they were definitely the most noticeable. There were so many items on the release of this DLC that were just so unbelievably bad. Like Antler Shield, where all it would do was deal a very small amount of damage back to the enemies that attack you, and not even every time, only 50% of the time, I think. Its whole design just made no sense, because enemies are designed to have significantly more HP than you have. So if an enemy's gonna do like 25% of my 200 health in one hit, and then Antler Shield deals a small percent of that back to them, not even the full damage back to them, that's doing less than 50 damage to them. So on stage 1, I don't know how much HP the enemies have, maybe they'll have like 200 as well. Then yeah, it'll do like a good chunk. But like late game and even mid game, it's just doing nothing, especially against enemies like Mithrix. And another item that just felt like pretty much useless and also had like no synergy was the knockback fin. Honestly, most of the white items that were in this DLC were just turned into scrap, at least for me. So I'm definitely glad that not only did they make like small changes to some, but they also completely overhauled the effects of some items. Another change I want to highlight is the reworking of the Gilded Elites, because they had way too much health on launch. And their gold stealing mechanic was pretty annoying. So now you're going to see my first run using all of the updated items, and then I'll give my thoughts about them towards the end, but I'll just say right now that I'm super happy with the result of this Phase 1 of their roadmap, and I definitely look forward to Phase 2 and Phase 3, and then hopefully by then we'll actually have a complete DLC. But I'm glad they've been taking community feedback seriously. Okay, we're just going to do a nice Artifact of Command Monsoon run, so that I can show off the new items. Or, sorry, the new effects of the items. Okay, so first off, the new Elusive Antlers. Increase movement speed slightly, then they'll drop these things, which will give you a speed boost for 12 seconds. Okay. Not as strong as I thought. For some reason, I thought that the orbs that you pick up, the movement speed would last for the entire stage. That would just be broken. But we do love movement speed. So honestly, Elusive Antlers, make them, this makes them pretty usable. Now I believe there were some changes to the Seed of Life. I think those were just bug fixes though. I'm just going to take the tricorn for now. Get a free yellow. Get this orb. It's like a mini game added in. Might get annoying. And might just end up being too annoying to the point where people end up scrapping it. But movement speed is really good to have. Grab ourselves a chronic expansion. Every 5 enemies slain grants a stacking damage bonus. Okay, so here we got 5 enemies. Let's just see if I kill them. Got ourselves a damage buff right now. And it wore off because there's no other enemies to shoot. So I left combat. I see. 1, 2, 3. Come on, give me some more enemies. Always when you actually want enemies to show up, they don't. And the Warped Echo. Delay 50% of 1 instance of damage. Should be able to get the... Here we go. Now we have the Chronic Expansion. Yeah, we went from about 18 damage to... Now we're doing like 24. So yeah. But keeps stacking. Wait. Oh, I see. It just keeps adding up, and every 5 is when you actually get a damage buff. If I just stay in combat, now it's doing 26. Oh, wait. No, it stopped at 10. Max stacks 10. Yes, okay, I see. We get the 10% damage buff twice? And for a 20% total buff? You also get a buff each kill, right? It's not just the 5 stack. And then Warped Echo. Delay 50% of 1 instance of damage received by 3 seconds. Isn't this the same effect? Did they even change this one? I It looks like the effect hasn't changed, unless maybe it's just a mod that's causing it to say the same thing. Bolstering Lantern. Now gives an attack speed bonus for every enemy and ally in close range displayed with this blue circle. Okay. So wait. So if this is my normal attack speed, and then when... Okay, yeah, that's noticeable. Oh yeah, wait. That's very... Wait a second. This thing's actually good. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so it looks like the mod text needs to be updated. It's still saying they're old. Well, no. Elusive Antlers is updated. Yeah, Bolstering Lantern isn't updated. I need some form of healing, probably. Or I can just focus on increasing my damage. Let's get gas. You can never go wrong with a good old gas. Let's get some more movement speed, you know? We got our attack speed, movement speed. Yo, these items, these new items, pretty good. And I mean, just their old effects were just so unbelievably bad. It's hard to believe that they even got added to the game. Like, Antler Shield did nothing. And the old Bolstering Lantern just didn't feel like you were getting a lot of value out of it. But immediately, I can immediately tell that I'm getting value out of this Bolstering Lantern. The attack speed increase is significant enough to be noticeable. I think it's about time we do this teleporter. Don't see any more chests. Oh, there's one. There definitely should be more, because I've only opened 6 chests. Not a lot. And then let's give myself crowbar. Don't gotta worry about the boss, because I've got myself one of these. Oh, green item. Finally. If I can just make sure that I survive this. Then I can pick myself up a Noxious Thorn. Now this one seemed like the most interesting to me. I mean, look at that. Just combined with gas, it seems to be very effective. Yeah, wow. This already is getting noticeable value. Seems to be a recurring theme. Problem with the old item effects. It was hard to notice that you were getting value with pretty much all of them. Oh, that's right, I have a yellow item. Well, there's no yellow items that were changed, so I think I might just go with ooh, is that too broken? That's definitely too broken. Combined with Noxious Thorn? Noxious Thorn and Shattersplane seems crazy. Well, why not? Let's see. Oh, I need to get myself a luminous shot, don't I? Yeah, so I've got a mod that lets me get some items here. So I'm gonna take advantage of that. Okay, so Growth Nectar. This is what it used to do, which, reoccurring theme, you're not gonna get any value from it at all until you have 5 or more unique buffs, which you're not gonna get until later in a run. As you can see with what I have now, I can get an attack speed buff and a chronic expansion buff. Does having the Warped Echo help me count as a buff? I don't even think so. War Bonds, old effect. Could be helpful if you get it on stage 1, but it'll only be really helpful for stage 2, because everything after stage 2, you get gold super easily. Runic Lens. It just had its visuals and sound effects improved to better display when it took effect. Oh, that's good. Because I did use this, and it seems like a good item, but I could never tell when it actually triggered. So it felt like it was doing nothing. So I really like that change. But I will take the Growth Nectar now that it's actually be useful. Yeah, so a little bugged here with the text. It says, so stats per stack, 7% max x4. How this works is every buff that I have on me will give a 7% buff to all of my stats, up to 4 times for 4 buffs. So even if I just have 1 buff, I'm getting value out of it. And then let's just get 2 green items instead of another red one. So let's do Sail Star just so I can get some more items. And then let's take... Luminous Shot. That's right. Forgot this is a green item. Let's do Luminous Shot for now. So this now makes it so the cooldown on my right click is 20% faster, which that is, yeah, that's very noticeable. And let's take ourselves there. All right, now they also changed Long-Standing Solitude. So that should be better now, I believe. Oh, I forgot to even check what equipment I got from that equipment barrel. Well, it's a command run, so it would have been whatever equipment I wanted it to be, but oh well. I'll just take a corpse bloom and call it a day. I could get some shaped glasses, but let's not go overboard. I've already got a shatter spleen. I definitely want to get some movement speed so I can move around these maps faster, but I mean, just having the just having one energy drink and these antlers, I already feel pretty fast. In fact, I'm not even oh no, I am sprinting because I have a mod that makes me always sprint even if I'm not pressing the sprint button. In fact, now the sprint button makes me walk. Oh, that's a Lumerian. So what? How does Luminous Shot work again? Like my third use of my right click or something? Has some effect. Whoa. Oh, was that the Luminous Shot? It was. I gotta say, I tried using Luminous Shot before this update. Like I've been saying, I could like never notice when it was even doing anything. And already, I've been able to tell. I forgot about Sail Star. How could I? Alright, let's take a... Where's the goat? Let's take a goat hoof. I couldn't find it for a second there. Okay, I need a green item to help me get rid of these items. I feel like a ukulele would go crazy with the Noxious Thorn, wouldn't it? The speed bonus from the orbs counts as a buff for the growth nectar. Oh, you know what? That's probably why I feel so fast despite having very little items. I have 4 stacks of the growth nectar, which that's buffing all my stats. So I've got, what, 20% extra speed? Executive cards are useless because no tri-shops even spawn. I'll just get another Trophy Hunter Tricorn for now. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten Long-Standing Solitude. Oh, that's right. It's on level up. And a knockback fin. This one looked fun. Yep. Okay, it's got a 10-second cooldown, it looks like, though. Wonder if I can find the Newt's altar. There it is. Can I even get to it, though? At the moment, no. Doesn't look like it. Man, Long-Standing Solitude sucks! Let's just get a watch. Increase our base DPS. I think I will start this teleporter. Get myself a yellow item. But which one? I'll get a charge perforator. I feel like a clover would go pretty hard right now. Unstable transmitter. This was another one that was changed. And apparently it's pretty good, or there's something good about it. Some abusable thing about it, but I forgot what that was. Maybe it's a way to make it last longer. This is a goofy but pretty fun item. The knockback fin. Did they change the name of it? Still the knockback fin. Okay. I can buy this, yes. Ah, green. Well. Don't really... There's no scrappers in command run, so... Can't really get rid of the prayer beads. So I'll just go with the wax quail for movement speed. And it looks like I don't have a level up. Although, there might be some more enemies around the map. I am close to leveling up. Oh, it's so close. Ah, here we go. Perfect. Should be able to get one more level up. There we go. And I'll just open that up. I'll start building towards crit. Make use of my Shatter Spleen. And let's take the green portal. I do love the theme of stage 3. Probably my favorite in the game, maybe. Definitely my favorite from the DLC. No question about that. Oh, that's annoying. Let me get some knockback fin going on him. Let me get some bleed going on him thanks to the Noxious Thorn. Look at that. Noxious Thorn putting in work just from applying bleed. The base 10% addition. Oh, I'm definitely going to be getting that when I level up. I really wish I didn't get this long-standing solitude. Wow, there's a lot of money crates. Whatever they're called. Oh my, another. Void Scent Flame would go crazy right now. Oh, okay. Still haven't leveled up. Ah, I hear the ticking sound. That's the chronic expansion. Oh, I didn't even realize that thing on the chronic expansion on my back actually has a number to show. So, I mean, of course the mod that I have shows the number in the bottom left, but even if I didn't have that mod, I'd be able to see what my chronic expansion number was at. Oh my, knockback fin. That was crazy. Alright, so I have a purchase I can make. Oh my goodness, I just wish I didn't get this long-standing solitude. Let's say it's balancing me out. We'll get a predatory instinct to increase my crit chance. And then let's get a Will-o'-the-Wisps. Love Will-o'-the-Wisp. So many chests and I can't even use them. Long-standing solitude, why are you so bad? That makes me want to reset the entire run. Despite the long-standing solitude shortcomings, I feel like I'm making good progress. Alright, now let's go with another crit. Yeah. I guess I'll just start speedrunning to the end. Damn. Just had to end that theme. Really? Wow. This is, wow. I'm pretty strong. Huh. Oh my goodness. Constantly applying bleed is very strong. Never go wrong with a Hapu Feather. Knockback Fin is very funny and very fun. I now have another chest to open. Get myself a Harvesting Scythe. Get some more crit. Oh well, that's assuming I get a green item. Oh wow. Or I could just take ATG. Go with the ATG. Do I want to fight the boss? You know what? Why not? Let's go. Well, it looks like I'm shredding, so maybe I am strong enough already for this. Honestly, I don't even know what these pillars do. Ooh, I want to get enough for this chest. Well, get enough as in level up. Perfect. Ah, yes. I'll just quickly pick that up. And, no. War bonds. Okay, I need to get out of here. Yes, give me some harvesting scythe healing, please. Wow, I am strong. What gives me this bubble shield? Is this the warped echo? Let's see if war bonds. Wait, do I have? Okay, I have 5 stacks of war bonds. Let's see if war bonds activates on the boss. I expect it to. So apparently it activates on Mithrix. So it should activate on this guy. Wow, okay. I didn't think I'd be doing that much damage. Wow, okay. Don't know what destroying these pillars even does, but watching a boss get affected by a knockback fin. So funny. Look at that. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh my goodness. They just disappeared. I'm knockback finning them. Okay, I don't even know what this is doing. Honestly, I've never seen this before. I have no abilities. What is this? I've never seen this before. And I'm back. This is the first time this boss fight has lasted this long for me. Usually I either kill him by now or the first time I played, he killed me immediately. Okay. Let's just increase our damage to bosses, I guess. I will touch this. And I will offer... Wait. Doesn't it have to be like a specific item? I just want to offer this. I don't need a charge perforator. You will be born anew. Oh. Hello. That ends your game. That's right. I forgot about that. Well, you know what? I used all the items. I killed a boss. It wasn't Mithrix, but it was a boss. So there you go. Yeah, overall, really good changes to these items. Like, it felt like they were actually doing something. I'm not just going to be scrapping them every time I get them like I was before. I might still be scrapping Chronic Expansion. Although, I feel like you can actually maintain it for a very long time in the later stages. So actually, maybe not. Of course, it won't be useful at all against like Mithrix. Let me go to the logbook. Let me check out the items. Warped Echo. Seems decent. Might still be scrapped. Elusive Antlers. I like these. The picking up the little orbs didn't really feel that annoying. It kind of just felt just like play the game normally, and then just if one's like on your path, just pick it up, you know? I don't think there's any point in like going way out of the way to pick up an orb. Bolstering Lantern, I really liked this one's new effect with the increased attack speed. Super noticeable. And definitely strong. Chronic Expansion. Great against, you know, when you got a bunch of AoE damage. Taking out big hordes at once. Get a big damage boost. Just not good against single targets when there's no enemies you can use to get the buffs. I'd say Deathmark was kind of buffed by the by how easy it is to apply debuffs, especially when you've got Noxious Thorn and that passes along. So I could see that being a good combo. Veilstar Unchanged because it's just so amazing. Knockback Fin. Not only was it fun and funny just seeing them get knocked up in the air, the fact that it stuns them and you can activate it on the same target multiple times, and you do extra damage to them when they're in the air. Like this, I see why they upgraded it to a green item. So it's definitely a good pickup now, I think. Luminous Shot. Overall seemed pretty strong in Commando because, you know, I got a short cooldown for the right click. But characters with the long cooldown on the right click, well, normally I'd be like, oh, it won't be that good on them. But the fact that it makes the cooldown faster by 20%, and if your right click has a long cooldown, it's probably because it's a strong ability. So having a 20% faster cooldown, I think this will just be a good item. Definitely don't want to scrap it if you're getting a 20% faster cooldown. I mean, there's not really that many easily accessible items for cooldowns. Like there's some red items like Alien Head. And I mean, backup magazine will give you an extra right click. So I mean, comboing a backup mag, or if you have 2 backup mags, then you can just use all 3 right away. Prayer beads, how were these changed? Prayer beads were unchanged. They just made it more obvious effect was taking place. Same with Chance Doll, I'm pretty sure. Wasn't changed. They just made it more obvious when it activates. And Unstable Transmitter. This thing saved my life. Now, people were saying that Unstable Transmitter was like one of the worst items in the game before this update, which I didn't really get because before this update, its old effect where it would teleport you away, it saved my life like multiple times. But this version of Unstable Transmitter is definitely better. In fact, it has some great synergy with Power Elixir and Delicate Watch, because when you get to 25% of your health, and this thing adds bonus health to you to keep you alive, it doesn't break the Delicate Watch and it doesn't use the Power Elixir. So as long as you make sure that if you ever get to 25% health or lower, that you have this on cooldown, which is a 45-second cooldown, it isn't like too long. Get a ton of procs just in one stage. It's a great item. Noxious Thorn. Wow. Honestly, might have been my favorite updated item. Just so satisfying seeing it spread to all the enemies, and also the plus 10% bleed chance on every hit you get just from having it as a built-in tri-tip dagger. Great. Amazing. And really, tri-tip dagger was the only easily accessible way to have bleed. The Shatter Spleen is definitely too rare. Growth Nectar. Yeah, this thing was pretty ass early game before, but now, I mean, I think it's amazing. Like, the fact that I felt so much faster, just because of the buff that this was giving me to all my stats, and one of those stats being speed, I could tell that this thing was making a difference. Now let's see, War Bonds. Oh, you know what? I wasn't really paying attention in that fight, so I didn't really see how much damage to do. Although it did feel like this first phase he like started with like half health. So honestly, don't really like it that much. Maybe if you get it early on, nice to have. Oh, you know, it also gets stronger the more gold you pick up. I didn't pick up that much gold. I was only there for a short amount of time. So I probably should have just continued and then really show it off on the next stage. But I ended the game early. Runic Lens. I didn't get one of those. They didn't change what it does. They just did its effect. Sonorous Whispers. No, they didn't update this. They just nerfed it a little bit. But this item, I love this item. Electric Boomerang. Don't think they changed it. And I think that's it. Oh, of course, Long-Standing Solitude. And the Seed of Life. You now put in an equipment drone. Works as intended. And I'm pretty sure that's it. So yeah, overall a great update. Really fixed a lot of problems with the with DLC 2. So good job, Gearbox. Keep it up. Can't wait to see Phase 2 and Phase 3 of that roadmap. If you want to see more Risk of Rain 2 content, just let me know. But I'm just going to continue making whatever video I want to make. So yeah, thanks for watching. Maybe check out this other video that YouTube recommends. And have a great day.